Mythic Templar draw has been returned, and in comic lore he used to be my favorite character because he was just this epitome peak villain who would just maul everyone. Like Ghost, you name it, Mace, etc., etc. And I absolutely loved this character, like overall team. But later he kind of got pushed into a protagonist role with all the family things, saving Sophia, reuniting with Dame, slicing Dame, but like still reuniting later. And I think that this whole part at first made me not like him as much, but now I kind of got used to it, and well, still from the comic I think he is still my favorite, just not as much as before. And other mythic characters, well, I have to say that Templar is really just still my favorite. He has the best color team, the default form is really good, as well as the final. Well, the final, I'm not sure if I like the armor unisuit, but like everything else is just great. And so the second favorite would be the Spectre, but the problem with him is the color selection, as he was the first mythic and it is just lacking. Templar just has the finest colors, and I think that Couteu just really overdone it, like they made him great, as he was the second mythic ever. Now the Siren, some colors are nice, but she's kind of washed in contrast. Ghost, I really wish that he had better like the face area, the middle area color options. For instance, a black flame would have just solved it very hard. Black-red option of Ghost would have been just amazing. But I think that Couteu we are not making them like super perfect, because then people would just stop buying other character draws. And Sophia, well, I think from female characters she's my favorite. Just I don't really play with female characters, and the colors, well, default ones are great, others are kind of meh. And yeah, like I've said, the default form is like a modernized Templar Knight variant, and there is nothing that I would really want to have here differently. Like, again, from default forms, this is certainly amazing. Other great default form would be Ghost and Sophia. Siren, she doesn't look much different in either of the forms. And the Spectre, well, I don't like the default Spectre. Final, well, the cape is a bit bad because it can shine through like walls, and enemies can know where you are, so you should be putting a backpack if you want to use this variant in ranked. Or just know that sometimes your location will be revealed if you're like standing by a wall, because the cape will just for some reason shine through. But otherwise it is a very well done character design. Like I said a few times already, I think this is just peak. And he's great with various like somewhat ancient, divine, even demonic weapon teams. So BP50, Odin, Kilo, or if colors matched better, etc, etc. And now the PP19 Bizon. Well, in the current meta I noticed that I did super well in like mid lobbies, and the gun is great at mid range and even somewhat long range. The close range is lacking. So if you fight against a sweaty team, they will just walk all over you with your S9s. And however, if the lobby is like without any stacked players, you see that there are no teams, just randoms. When you can use PP, you will be doing well with it. There are no issues in such case. But for sweatier lobbies, you should just really use another weapon. And gunsmith, well, I tried many variants. I tried marksman, barrel, I tried no stock, but I think this classical option just works best for me. Oh, and one more thing, in this loadout I added the unit support overclock combo, which with a good team is just amazing because it fuels your equalizer whenever your teammates are getting kills. And so basically, if the team is good, you get an equalizer for like every RPG area, which is a super powerful thing to be able to unlock so often. And if you want, you can use another operator skill, but in this loadout setup I just like equalizer because it has good mobility, and I can just spray, sprint around, go to the next RPG, etc. And so I'm not sure if the enemies were really just bad, or if this loadout just carried so hard, but I chose these two matches. And I mean, like I said earlier, the gun is not really meta, so I had to switch to other weapons often, which is why you see the enemies they seem weak, or I just destroyed them. So hard that they couldn't do anything. But anyway, so now I will roll the gameplay, and it was a pretty nice gameplay, but I'm just highlighting that the gun is not like top-notch super duper uber tier meta.